Hello everyone and welcome in. So yeah, we're going to be continuing with some Nightingale today before we get going with some stuff later in the week, including our co-op stream where we're trying out Celasta Crown of the Magister with Urban Hangman, as well as the next session of Afterfall, our bi-monthly D&D campaign this Saturday. So yeah, meanwhile today we're just going to be hanging out doing some stuff, and yeah, let's get on with it. I've also been experimenting with the Regency set that we bought with the Tier 4 Essence. Also found out what the portals in the bottom of the watch were. I was able to buy a few things with the Tier 4 Essence I got from that. They're basically Tier 4 dungeons. But yeah, I'm not sold on what I have been doing. I've been experimenting down here on the southern coast of Abeyance. I think I'm gonna change it around a little bit. I was trying to go for like a sort of Regency country house. And then I sort of just got lost trying to experiment with the interior. Because, like, I've been inside historic houses like that before, but it's just, like, my design is all over the place, and I might just want to restart. So, I don't know. At least the view is really nice. And I kind of like this spot, too, because what I did is I did some research. Typically, houses like this would face the south or the southeast. I couldn't get it directly with the southeast, so I did like a little bit off of south. That way you get the sun coming up in the east and the sunset in the west. And the whole house catches like a little bit of it. And that's like what a lot of historical English country houses do. Yeah, I just want to redo that because I'm not happy with this. I tried it with a few different foundations too, and I wasn't quite happy with how it looked. Also, here's another thing. While this set of stairs is fine, I kind of had to finagle to get like a railing here though. Um, I can't fill these in with a railing without blocking off the stairs. So, huh. Not sure what to do with that. But otherwise, I kind of like the set a little bit. It looks really nice. It can just be a little janky. So, probably mess around with that a little bit, depending on how stream goes. But otherwise, I left most of the old base up. So that way we can not only make building materials, but have our entire crafting setup until we need to move it. I think what I am gonna do though, I'm gonna go in here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Put whatever we don't need away. considering we're not going to be going and making an outpost anytime soon. I'm going to put a lot of this stuff away so we have room. For actual adventuring. If we go back into the watch. I can have a few synchronous lotuses. The other thing we should probably do at some point, I keep forgetting. We got these sanguine berries that we can plant. I mean, the effects aren't bad compared to some of the others, but I think I might just use them for ornamentation when we finish our other build, if they look cool. Because the mistberries, like mistberry bushes, look cool. I think the stats are slightly better on those, though. Hang on, let me check. Oh no, it's more health. Oh, I could, if I mix the two of them, I could probably get something halfway decent. Keep that in mind. Put some of the stuff we don't need away. I'm gonna see how much we need to make those prodigious health potions. Something tells me we're gonna need them. Also, I need glass, which we have a metric ton of. Regular bones. And tier 1 essence, which we can make 1,000,000 of. Start with that. Wait for those to finish cooking. And I got this too, so we can start upgrading our gear. The only problem is, it requires tier 4 essence to do. I love it when you use this bench, you can actually see the stuff you're brewing. Alright, so I think we had like a set of tier 4 pants. Oh, we also have a set of tier 4 boots. We just don't have any lining. Okay, and what about the bottoms? Yeah, we just don't have lining. Oh, we can use our leather. Well, we have a bunch of fabled hides we can mess around with. Yeah, because we got fabled Jabberwock. Azazel. Probably something with magic. So either Jabberwock, Yex. To be honest, we could probably do with some more hunting. So yeah, the Yex ain't bad. What's the difference? Health and melee versus range and stamina. both are quite useful. Well, we're at least gonna turn them into leather. Okay, yeah. No, I just wanted to make sure none of the others were hiding anywhere. And luckily with our Settler Eminent card, we should have a bunch more. Yeah, we have 16 EX and 8 Jabberwock now. We have gold fasteners left. I gotta look up where to get the gold ore. Actually, I just want to check something, because I know we kept getting titanium in the caves. I wonder if the gold is in the bunkers, because I know that's where we got it in the Gloom Realm. Otherwise, it's just random drops. You know what? I just forgot. We need our potions before I start running all over creation. Yeah, because we're not running into stamina issues as much. We're definitely running into health and health regen. There, that should be more than enough for our adventures. Okay, so we need to go to the crossways. Yeah, I really need to start using these lodestars more. Alright, well, we're just gonna go check out the Forest Realm. Forest Gauntlet. See if we can't find some gold ore. Dum, da, 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 dum. I know we're running a little low on gold, and I haven't found where to get platinum yet. Guess we gotta bunker off in this direction. Oh, come on, get up. Is this granite or marble? Marble. Alright, well, I can still sort of use it. Yeah, that's granite. I need better stone for the crystal foci anyway. And might as well pick up a couple of this while we're here. Alright, that's a small selection of granite. I like the Forest Gauntlet realm. It kind of looks like a perpetual autumn or something. Ah, here we are. I think first we're gonna look around, although I'm not expecting anything. Get some spitterers. Alright, so we gotta go inside. It's quiet. Too quiet. Ah, here we are. Alright, I see gems. I hear death. Pearl. I'll take the supplement stock, why not? Alright, how far down is it? Alright, well, I can take my time for a moment. Okay, that's sapphire. I think that's sulfur, yeah. Okay, I'll go down and get that in a minute. Oh, here we are. Oh, that's probably going to miss all of them. Just gonna remember to come back up the stairs. Hear more. Okay, that looks like titanium. What, do I need to go to a gloom realm for gold or something? Okay, so that keeps going down. Pretty sure this is sulfur. Yep. I don't think I put illumination on this axe. Oh well. Yep, titanium. Emerald. Yep, that's gonna be cool. Power. Yeah, see nothing. Yeah, it was in the hollowed moor that I saw gold. Yeah. Hmm. Interesting. Oh, well. Well, if I need to, I can just use silver. It's not gonna be as good, though. And I want to look at something. I would like to take a look. Yes. Let's see. Oh, I need to go to desert. Well, let's try the desert. The desert. Oh yeah, I got plenty of room. Okay. Nope, that's swamp. Well, I know the Hollow Moor is a swamp, so we'll try desert. See if we can't find anything in the swamp, otherwise we might need to make like a gloom realm or something. Yeah, I basically want to max out my magic damage. Let's take a look at what we are doing here. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Let's look at the Gav. Oh, what did I have over here? Oh, I already mined that out. Never mind. Never mind. Well, I can't anymore. Ruby. I'm gonna be surprised if there aren't any scorpions or anything. Hold it. Any other contestants? Where's my lamp? Is this more titanium? Yep. Alright, so I'm thinking this is not where I get gold. Pretty sure that's sulfur. It's coal. Sulfur.
What you doing, kitty cat?
Just getting stared at.
Yeah, I'm just getting stared at.
But yeah, I really like having a base with the Subtler Eminent card. I mean, it makes it a pain in the ass to fight even basic stuff, but yeah, your output for almost every crafting station is boosted way the hell up. And you can make a lot out of a little. Get a little turned around there. I am willing to bet that we aren't gonna find anything, and I'm gonna laugh if there's another Humbaba behind me when we load in. And now that I know that I can't attack him with poison, it's pretty straightforward fighting him. Maybe it still sucks. I get smacked around a lot, but I mean, it's half the fun. Yep. Yep. It's the humbaba. No, 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 no. Alright. Need to find a cave or something. Alright, so there's a couple of bunkers. Alright, let's try out that one. I think at some point I might want to try to get enough tier 4 essence to purchase Ascended Realm cards. Because I'm guessing that's a good way to get tier 4 essence. Ooh, what's this? Hope Echo. Long and storied history of the Nightingale Inn, Furness Family Archives, March 7th, 1603. My dearest Estrilda, I hope thou art well in Chester, and thy trip to the portal there proves fruitful. All remains well in Nightingale Inn, though it grows busy of late. I must admit, it worries me some. It has been a harsh winter in a great many ways, and our magic fades with the departure of our beloved prince. The other fae of this land seem to have disappeared along with him, taking much of our purpose. We have little left to offer the heretic magicians that flock to Boscawen, and the hamlet they construct around us. Though I dislike them not, I ever fear that I may become what may become of our sacred land in the wake of such loss, with the influence of these learned men. Would my grandmother have welcomed their arrival here? It seemed that she was open to their ways. Mayhaps I doth become too rigid now. That aside, the chief druid is expecting to arrive for the equinox within the fortnight to address her rejection of the great sacrifice. I am overjoyed to see the last of such barbarism, and the continued life of so prolific a chief. With love, Leofwin Furness. Hang on, I just wanna look at something real quick. That's why. I kept thinking about the town in New Hampshire for some reason, but Boscawen Un is a Bronze Age stone circle in Cornwall. Oh, so Nightingale is in Cornwall. Okay, now the lore is kind of making a bunch of sense. Alright. I was wondering if they were trying to, like, dress it up as Fantasy London, but they're really going for the alternate history. Got it. Oh, hello, Golems. Once I get to a safer area, I'll show you guys a map. Ooh, looks like amethyst. Oh, looks like this trip was not all for naught. Wrong button. It's moving a little too quickly. Alright. Sulfur. Amethyst. I know that's sapphire. Coal. More coal. that's... Yeah, that's gonna be more coal. Well, might as well. Forge the fires of industry. Alright, we'll check out the other one in a minute. Just kind of show you guys where the actual thing they're mentioning is. Alright, browser. So yeah, this is the real life location of the stone circle. Interested to see how they do it. Yeah, because that, oh yeah, that's like on the tippity tip. The tippity tip of Britain there. Oh, right across from the Isles of Scilly too, that's pretty cool. That's a fun location. Never got a chance to visit there myself. It was wicked far away from where I was living over in York. Anyway,
Yes.
Sadly, I don't live there now. York was a great place. Well, let's check the other one, now that we know that the swamp realm is slightly different. That's still wicked cool. The giant automaton. I'm guessing it's dead? Maybe slightly hoping. Yeah, what's the wrong card? Nimble card. Oh, alright, well. That's fine. More or less. Let's just sail over the Glumph. Wonderful place to have a bedroll. Yeah, I really wish we had this building set, like the Gothic stone set. That would be so fun. There's a tiddlick. Easy peasy. There any in here? No, I think that's all gonna be titanium. Huh. So maybe I gotta go into the Gloom Realms. Well, let's at least get the gems and such. Might as well pick up the titanium at least. Be able to use it for something. It's coal. what does Amethyst give me again? Oh, so that's Pearl. Stamina regen and Maleficum resistance. Or Maleficium. Yeah. Come on, Ian, you took Latin. You should know how to say that word. Granted, it's been a few years. Yeah, the writers of this game really did a ton of research. I can see the entire world. Well, most of it. Alright, well, at least let's go bring what we have back. Then maybe do some more watch stuff. If we could get to Nightingale. Ooh, then I could get the Herbalist set, which is basically a giant greenhouse. And we could add a conservatory onto our manor house. Ooh. And then I could do what I wanted, and I can put, like, some of, like, the survivor agriculture stations in there, so you have a couple people working in it, and then, like, maybe off to one side, you got, like, a portal that goes to our Herbarium Realm outpost. That would be fun. Kind of like the sound of that, actually. Yeah, we'll put this paint back over here. The minerals away. Alright, that was most of it. Do I have any room in my textile? Not really. Well, we don't need that, because that's tier 1. We can extract this. Extract that. Extract that. We'll put this in for building. There. Put our glamour tokens away. don't need the hunger potion as much. And this is kind of extra, so we'll put that away anyway. Yeah. Right, well that works for the moment. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a rested buff. And to the watch. To the watch. Well, seeing as how we don't have any other instruction, let's try. See what happens venturing into interrelic space. Oop, okay. Well, let's go for it. What are you gonna tell me? Quartermain has allowed access to those willing to travel to the void and search the Lotus. But think twice before making that choice, my friend. We don't know what you'll find there. Well. Oh, I can't eat here. Well, let's give this a shot. Ooh. What is this freaky? Let's go ahead and get our dispel grenade. Take a look around here. Well, always good to check the corners. This is still wicked cool. Uh-oh. Um. Okay. Huh.
I did indeed choose my vassal deftly. The flown Nightingale is at last yours to catch. But recall you the terms of our bargain.
Oh
Let
no.
not that sword of Damocles worry thee overlong. The time for reciprocity is close at hand.
Okay, what's with the whisper in the background this time?
I am barred from setting foot upon the city's hallowed ground, yet I shall e'er be watchful. The fate of much rests upon your mortal shoulders.
Freaky. Anything in the science here? Oh, this is kind of like the first area. At the very beginning of the game. Alright, well. Alright, let's talk to Alan Quatermain. Yes, I see there are some questions nipping at your mind. I have retrieved the collocated locus. You have braved the void between the realms, delved into nothingness, and returned to tell the tale. Well, I mean, nothing attacked me other than the oppressive nothingness that was that. It's not novel for me to entrust my apprentices with perilous charges, but it had been a while since the waiting left me so apprehensive. Even as you stand before me with rosy cheeks and all your limbs in the right places, I can't help but look for a sign that something is amiss. Alright, we have our choices. All I feel is fatigue and contentment. I'm unharmed. Anything else is unemployment. Or I have yet to be struck by lightning or plagued by locusts. Okay. Where were we? I've yet to be struck by lightning or plagued by locusts. You humble me, realm walker. The world has asked so much of you in little time, yet you face each struggle with dignity and grace. And a bit of sarcasm, apparently. Since the calamity, countless have looked to me for counsel and comfort, for a savior. But even as my tongue soured at the precept, I made my commitment to the watch paramount and strove to forge a haven for humanity. I've accomplished much, but now I see it wasn't enough. It could never be enough. They looked for heroes and fame and laurels, but you carved your destiny out of the sheer stubbornness to survive, and your resolve inspired so many more to follow in stride. You're the one who rose to become our true leader, and thus the honor of leading us back home belongs to you. Are you certain? I don't feel prepared. Only the fool and the heartless feel prepared when entrusted with the lives of others. Let your shortcomings fuel awareness instead of doubt, and you'll be prepared when hardship strikes. I impart to you the means of traveling to Nightingale. Lean on the support of your fellow survivors to build the transept portal and place the collocated locus to light the way forward. Won't you come with me? In time, myself and the people of the Watch will follow you, but when dealing with a gateway between realms and Earth, an excess of caution is advisable. The Lotus will ensure the new transept leads to Nightingale, but we can't determine where within the city. Take your most trusted companions and pave the way. Once the old transepts are secure, the rest of humanity shall follow. I'll stay here and tend to my duties to the Watch and its residents. When the time comes, I'll be grateful and pleased to follow your lead, my friend. Until then, Ducat nos amor ignoti. Geo Arcane Initiative. Complete a safe haven. A safe haven questline. Wow, this headache is making English difficult. Nightingale lies in your reach. In the transept schematic. Okay, so I don't think it's there. Oh no, we need to go here. Transept portal. Yo. Reminiscent of early earthy architecture, something only the fake can contrive. Each structure in the realms tells a story. What mysteries does this one hold? Wow, that's a lot of material. Well, let's go back to Respite. I think while we're building our new stuff, we'll move the transept later. I think we're gonna build it actually in the crossways, because I think we can do that. And it would kind of make sense. And back to Abeyance. We don't have anything new other than the collocated locus. I can easily make more felt if I need to. But I need to make room. Alright, so I need focal shards, gilded lumber. What else? Etched ingot. Alright, how many etched ingots do I have in here? 1 billion. Okay. So I gotta go upstairs. How many quartz focal shards do I have? I can easily make some more. So I need to make some cut quartz gems. Quartz, sandstone powder. Yeah, we can use some of these because we got a veritable ton. Wait a second. What did I use over here? Because I want to be able to stack these. Okay, bound. Oh, that one. Okay. Get that queued up. Need to make some gilded wood. Maybe we're just gonna make normal lumber with tin. It'll do the same thing. Gilded lumber, regular lumber, tin. Might as well make a bunch for building anyway. At some point we're gonna need to purchase the tier 4 cairn, because we need that storage space. That'll mean a dungeon run. Alright, gotta let those cook a bit more. We'll take these though. Ain't done cooking. Actually, we'll leave that, but we will extract these. There. So we need at least 7 more. Oh, beautiful. We'll throw the rest back in the estate cairn afterwards. Wow, that's huge. Let's see where best works for this. Unless we just put it in our base for now and move it later. That actually might be better, because I know we actually have room for that. Yo. That is amazing. Love it. And we can open and close portals and move them. Alright. Well. let's go. Also, I'm expecting something to want to murder us in a second. I'm just realizing this. Okay, that's still wicked fucking cool. Oh. Easy peasy and lemon squeezy. Okay, let's go. That's wicked cool. Let's frickin' go. Alright, so Nightingale is somewhere in the very western tip of Cornwall. Okay. Interesting. Nightingale City, difficulty 70. Well. Oh. Oh. Oh! It's bloody lovely. Ooh. Alright then. So where the hell are we? Nicholas Throckmorton, why is that? Why does that sound familiar? Oh, we're right in the middle. Atomic transmitters all over the place. Oh, no cards in play, though. I can't... Okay, it's scratching the back of my brain. It's been a day. Hang on, so... Let's go over here, then. Okay, so real figure. English diplomat and politician who was an ambassador to France and later Scotland, played a key role in the relationship between... That's where I remember England the First, or Elizabeth the First of England and Mary Queen of Scots. Oh. Alright, you're just over 3 centuries dead. Little anachronistic, but they've already established that that's something that happens in this universe. Alright. I'm game. I'm interested to see what happens. Interesting. Well. Let's go talk to Miss Lovelace. You will remain precisely where you stand and not a step closer. I'm Lady Lovelace, Director in Operations for the Calcularia, an unfortunate wrangler of this blighted carnival we still call a city. I monitor out every energy fluctuation, and for months our only visitors have been Oasis's wretched minions. But you are neither bound nor automaton. So what are you? Friend of Quatermain, I'm the realm walker forger with Nightingale. Perhaps I'm a bound? No. I'm a friend of Quatermain. Ah, so Quatermain sends his saviors at last, but where is the man himself, or the rest of the cavalry? Unless... Ah! This is no rescue, is it? Of course not. If you came to Nightingale seeking salvation, you'd best turn on your heels. There's none to be found here. Our transept is still experimental. It was safe. It was unsafe to send more numbers. Don't build a new transept so soon after Paris's little toy ushered in our doom. How callous of old Quatermain. I must give the man a pat on the back if our paths ever cross again. What do you mean, Oasis' minions? What has afflicted the city? For millennia, Nightingale has been safeguarded from Fey intervention. The city no Fey may tread, we claimed with pride, but in our most vulnerable hour, the Queen of Hearts pounced. Oasis is powerless against the seal that protects us, but her minions are no Fey. While the Pale blocks our borders, her army strikes from within, emerging from the transepts. They offer no reason, no demands, only sheer, mindless mayhem. And with each passing day, hope is perverted into despair. Without hope, there is no magic to sustain our seal, and when the city's grounds are no longer hallowed, Oasis will be free to come and go as she pleases. Well, we already know Oasis is the Queen of Hearts, because lore and the side quests. What is the seal that protects Nightingale from the Fae? The details are a matter of much debate among historians, with most accounts stemming from ancient druids. It is difficult to discern truth from fable. The pragmatic version holds that once Nightingale was ruled by a Fae who coveted an earthly kingdom. Though initially celebrated, many soon dreaded the dangers of being ruled by such a capricious creature. They plotted to depose him, but feared his retaliation. Thus, a seal of protection was placed. Since then, no Fae has been able to set foot within the city's grounds. And what does hope have to do with it? In simple terms, hope is the very source of all human magic. In fact, Nightingale's seal is the first known instance of magic that is entirely human in nature. In the more mythical version of the tale, it is the Fae King himself who bestowed hope upon his subjects, thereby sealing his own fate. Nightingale is known as the City of Magic for more reasons than one. If you believe in truth, it is the very birthplace of human magic. If you do not, it is still likely the place where it was first discovered. How do we put a stop to Oasis? Curie and others waste time attempting to administer the city when they ought to be fighting a war. Morals are a luxury we cannot afford, for our enemy knows not the meaning of the word. Nothing matters but the transept's closure. The one in Mordig Fen has been inactive for months, but the other three continue to flood our streets with the bound. Yet I hear Curie disobeys my orders to work on the pylons and bicker with Throckmorton. You have established a connection from the realms to Earth without a reliable network, all while the threat of the Pale loomed over you. You must go to Curie with your knowledge, steer her efforts towards the transepts, and once that is done, then she may attend to the pylons. Well, I shall look for Curie. Godspeed, Realmwalker. May your arrival herald the turning of the tide fast, rather than our descent into the abyss. This is some cool stuff. I want this chair. All this is so cool. So what happens if we talk to her again? Okay, so she tells us to bugger off on no uncertain terms. Oops. Oh, that's cool. I want to say Saint Michael? Yeah, what is this? Looks Folly. Alright. Classic. Alright, well. Right. Does this go anywhere? Alright, so that's an orrery. Alright, so we have to step outside. I'm guessing Realmic Transmuter? Nope, that doesn't do anything. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, that's... Whoa. What's over there? Mordig Fen? Ah, yeah, that area looks a little red. Whoa. Oh, this is so cool. Alright, so we need to go talk to Madame Curie. Wow, I wish we had some of this. Oh, hi. Oh, wow, you're a little tough. Oh, and you give tier 4 essence too. Beauties. So that's Barberry. Oh god, this is so cool. Run away, crows! You're in danger! Can I open these doors? No. Ow! Okay, where is he? Oh, hi. Alright. I see you. If you'll give me just a moment, I can get right to you. Get yeeted. Okay, this is wicked cool. Alright. Alright, so we need to keep going north. Oh, Franklin. Get up, old son. Ow. Valeria Winifred. Wow, you were very brave standing that close to a bound. Alright, well. Oh, Marco, you arrived just in time. We thought we had the building secured, but the bound... They broke through our defenses. Most of us made it out, but my friend Louis is still inside. We're building panic rooms, but they weren't fully functional yet. I fear he might be trapped in one. Please, find Louis and escort him to the medical tent with Blanche. I'll see what I can do. Ammunition, ice. Alright, can't go in that way. Alright, Louis is... Oh, up there. Okay. Oh, I wish we had this building style. Excuse me, sir. Whoop. We're gonna eat it. Alright. How the hell do I get over there? Ow. Ah, here we are. Okay, that's a little bit of a four-poster. Right, Louis is up there. Alright, can't get up that way. Try getting up this way. Alright, so he's down that way. To find a way in there. Ow. Ah, here we are. Ooh! Thank the heavens. Please, you must get me out of here. Can't stay another moment longer. Alright, escort. Alright, let's get you to Blanche. Oh, okay. Well, let's just break this down then. No worries. Ow. There. Enough issues. At least from you. Okay, so how do I get you downstairs? I want that cupboard. Oh, I see. Okay. Do you have any sticks? Sorry about that. Oh man, I really want that gramophone. Is he following? Brilliant. Let's get you over to Blush. Ooh, Regency fireplace. Hell yes. Regency sofa. Any more? I'll take it. Ooh, and 1924 essence. Hell yes. Thank you. You guys are the best. Ah, we live to see another day. Oh, and he's recruitable now. I can only express my gratitude. I will never forget your kindness. Oh, unfortunately, we can't have more than one traveling companion, and, yes, Franklin, I know, you're right there. Carry on, my friend. Oh, we can always come back. So we need to go talk to Madame Curie. That's a real sentinel right there, but I need to take care of this asshole. Ow! Franklin, you absolute stud. You saved my life. Again. Oh wait, never mind. And stunned. Ow. Shockwave is such a good enchantment. So I gotta keep going north. Regularium under siege. Alright. Let's go talk to Madame Curie. Oh, who are you? Charles? Oi, are you from the realms? Don't matter now. On the company, we gotta keep him off the fuel stores. Else we're done for. Please stay and fight with us. We ain't gonna hold out much longer on our own. Well, I guess we'll fight with you. Thank you, Scholar. Uh-oh. I gotta learn how to do a Cockney accent. I was gonna get more water in a minute. Ah, perfect parry. Where are the rest of the guys? Did they die or something? Oh, well. Discovery's barricade wall. Oh, I was looking for that recipe actually. Barricade railing. Huh. That's neat. $38.24. Okay. Screw the dungeons. I'm doing shit in Nightingale. Oh, I can't wait until they release more of the tile sets and stuff. Oop. Okay. Dalska Curie. I am not gonna try and do a Polish accent. I can't do that properly. You've the gray eyes of someone who lost to the wilds, and the stink of Fey clinging to your clothes. I'm Maria Skladowska Curie of the Calcularia, although the resolve in your stride suggests you already knew that. See, if I had just returned from the realms, I'd likely see a bakery. Perhaps a tea house, but a chemist is an odd choice on your part. Eh. Lady Lovelace sent me to assist. Ah, I have been dreading the day the Countess herself would descend upon us and berate me for the unanswered telegrams. Luckily for me, you are not quite as intimidating. And also, mine is kind of a weird mix between Parisian and Quebecois, I realize that. But anyway, despite Lady Lovelace's objections, we have opted to barricade the Calcularium. The bound inside feed on despair, and Nightingale has laid out a banquet for them to guzzle and gorge. Until we are confident a rampant brute will not tear through the city, we cannot in good faith open these doors. Indulge me a few questions. Suppose I can spare a moment. Question about people in Nightingale. I trust your questions come from curiosity, not from any desire to stir trouble. This is not the time for strife, Realm Walker. Can you tell me about Lovelace? Ada King is our fearless leader, not just the head of the Calcularia, but also the unofficial matriarch of this city. She was among the first to recognize my potential and quickly became an ardent supporter of my career. I owe much to her, but it would be unfair to her intelligence to repay that with blind loyalty. That said, do not mistake our disagreements for any form of aversion. Ada will always hold a place in my heart, even if our differing opinions sometimes drive us apart. And disagreement between you and Throckmorton. An understatement, to say the least. Throckmorton is not a man without morals, he is one without grit. When it came down to it, he yielded. He carries the guilt, but others have paid a far steeper price. I can hold both sympathy for his plight and resentment for his cowardice. That's enough for now. Very well. The transit portals, as do we all, but I will do my best to answer. If they are open, why didn't you travel to the realms to request aid? Before we realized the transepts could not be sealed, we sundered all stable connections. The doors remain open, yes, but they lead nowhere. Or rather, they may lead directly to the Bound's nest. And if that is not reason enough, look at the pale seeping from them. Wherever they lead, it is no place fit for human life. What prevents their closure? That is the question, is it not? It began in the Paris transept. When it refused to close, the pale seeped through. We rushed to seal our own, but only to find them equally defunct. The leading theory is that the pale is both the cause and the consequence. A portal must be stable before it can be shut, and our stabilizers were never designed to contend with the pale's influence. So a feedback loop. How many transepts are in there, Nightingale? 4 in total, but only 3 remain open. When news of the calamity reached us, the sages retreated into the Temple of Nomad, where the 3rd transept lies. After that, no one could pry the temple open, and no word ever came from within. Whatever happened there, the transept was no more. Let's change the topic. Certainly. Let's see what we can find out about her. I'm hardly a subject of much interest, but sure, ask your question. Well, we know she's not from Nightingale, but certainly not. My home is Poland, and it will always be so. Leaving for good was never my desire, but my love for science complicated matters. Nightingale's academia was far less preoccupied with my gender than my colleagues back home, and then, well, there were other reasons too. Other reasons? How to even explain? I can never have conceived such an outcome, but now I am convinced Pierre and I were made to live together, and our union had to be. A French professor and a Polish student, both penniless and lost in the foreignness of Nightingale. He had seen me only a few times when he offered to share his life with me. The only occasion in his life he acted without hesitation, and the absolute conviction that he was doing well. Where is he now? Oh no! My Pierre wished to see the Paris transept with his own eyes. He kissed me goodbye before he left, and it pained me to watch his train depart. Even knowing we would be apart for barely a day, sometimes I swear I cannot hear my heart beat. And I wonder if it's still waiting on that platform. Ah, fuck. Well, yeah, because I know in the devs note they said they intentionally set the in-world year to the year of the Paris World's Fair, and that kind of like exacerbated the calamity because like a lot of people were in Paris, like from all over the world. Fuck. So another matter to discuss. More interesting one, I hope. There's enough questions. What if I could stabilize the transit? Lovelace believes in my knowledge. You are a darling stranger who carved the bridge from the Feywilds and sliced your way through the bound to reach my doorstep. Of course, I welcome your help. If I seem the contrary, and I apologize, my disagreements with Lady Lovelace must not taint our collaboration any further. Now tell me your story, Groundwalker. How did you leap between worlds in the strange, pale-infested times? I retrieved a collocated locus from the void itself. Agatha Harris's research made it possible. Agatha! Ah, my dear colleague! We worked together on the pylons. Fellow chemists in the trenches, she and I. When the pale crept closer, I knew we both couldn't stay, so I urged her to flee to the realms. The joy to know she still lives. I can only hope her road was less fraught than mine. May I see her work? By all means. I had a similar hypothesis, but she is not accounting for it all. Telegraph, brilliant, but what of... Not an earthly atmosphere, but perhaps... Yes, of course! This is good, very good. We cannot replicate the machine to the letter, but if we reconfigure the stabilizer's difference engine, I believe we can instead establish direct communication with the pylons. I shall brief our mathematicians and begin work on the chemical solution at once. Nevertheless, someone must enter the calcularium to manually jumpstart the stabilizer. And I stand by my words. I will not open the doors until we weaken the beasts inside. How can we weaken Bound? If the creatures feed on despair, then we must let them starve. While I work on the stabilizer, you must search the city for ways to ease its suffering. Any spark of hope we can kindle will weaken the beast's hold. If you will indulge me, I have waited word from my friend Granville Woods for some time. I fear for his fate. Someone in the NTTC headquarters might know if he is in need of aid. Well, I'll start there. Thank you ever so. It has been far too long since I felt this sanguine about our prospects. Teacup. Find golden teacups in Nightingale City. Okay. Gotta keep an eye out for those now. All I saw was the shiny. And of course, like a freaking raven or a crow, I just picked it up. See headquarters, Nicholas Throckmorton. Civil of agility. Alright, well, we'll head back down there. Red Blanche. Rescue survivors. Siege. Okay, yeah. Well, we'll go finish these, because those should be relatively quick. Yeah, I haven't done Nightingale City in this yet. This is wicked cool. Just gonna keep our eye to the teacups. So that doesn't do anything. Really? Grr, grumble, grumble. What is this? Oh, it looks like some kind of gun. Let's go. Alright, to the top hat. Where is it? Where'd it go? Whew, just barely got it. Missed it the first time. Nightingale news. Okay, I can barely read that, and some of that is in very poor resolution. Lorem ipsum dollars. Yeah, okay. That's a fun little Easter egg. Yeah. Sorry about that, you surprised me. Titan's fingernail. Oh, come on. Alright, is someone sniping me, or like... Oh. Oh, I see where you are. Somewhere up here, are you? Woo. Ooh, I'm glad I upgraded the potions. Alright, that's wonderful. Oh, seriously? Just got freaking yeeted. Come on. There we go. Damn, yeah, this is definitely an endgame thing. Ooh! And there's a sniper dart on my forehead. Let's help our boy. There we go. Alright, seriously? Can't check the frickin' map. yeeted. Alright, let's see. Oh, no wonder all of these are running. Alright, let's try doing a bit of weeding. Oop, lag. No! Don't kill me! Ooh, these are two I can't wait for them to come out with. The Gothic set and the like brick industrial set. For the building tiles. Ooh, and whatever this is. Get yeeted. Really? Where's Franklin? Good show, Franklin. Okay, so spyglass. Gotta find a way in. Ah, a way in. Ooh, this is a nice table. I'd love to have that table. Ooh, I'm gonna have to keep these ideas in mind for my house, considering we got this set. Will I clear out the house, though? It's doing me an anxiety. Oh, hi! Don't worry, we're just fixing your house for you. Don't mind that your little place is no longer secure. Luminous spores. Okay, I'll take that. I don't have that yet. Lost souls of Nightingale. The days have begun to stretch without end since we lost contact with the other districts. It's only a matter of time before our pylon fails too, I'm sure. Not but routine to mark my days now. Distribute rations, check the barricades, clean the floors, mop the privy. The refugees in my attic complain in the sound of those Fey artifacts, but they are staying without pay for their board. A month ago, the idea would have been unfeasible, penny pinching and stressed as I was, but now I cannot help but laugh. It's nice to be surrounded by so many people, despite the circumstances. Or the person with this kind of house worries about rent in the apocalypse. Leave that barrier in place for now. So these are pretty cool. Oh, that goes back out to the street. I have to keep some of these ideas in mind. Bread and cheese! Oh, I wish I could have cheese. Let me take the cheese. Oh no. Oh, this would be fun. Alright, so I think, yeah. You're safe now, mostly. I mean, I feel like safe is a rather loose metric here, but for what it counts. Two, three, 4, 5. One upstairs. 2 right here on the table. 3 over there in the corner. 4 slightly less in the corner. 5. Okay. And last but not least, hell yes. Let's see what we got in here. Fire revolver. Charm of blood, not the smartest idea at the moment. Don't worry, miss, you're safe. That's great. Don't worry, miss, you're safe. Breaks down barricade. The Arvo. What is the Arvo? Can you tell me what the Arvo is? For the user Nightingale, not much value after calamity, but me those in the watch. Open to using it for trade. Okay. I mean, I guess I'll take it. I guess. Got gem, awenite, luminous spore. Yeah. Alright, well, that's fine. Oh, jolly good. Enjoy your refuge, which is now 100% bound free. Franklin, I almost thought you were a sharpshooter. Oh, that's pretty... Whoa, shit. Anyone else trying to kill me? Oh. Damn it, lag. Alright. Eh. Let me up. I wish it wasn't lagging. There we go, slightly less lag. Where's the other two? Oh, hello. Get eaten. Okay. The enemies have been yeeted. Okay, where am I going? It's somewhere up there. Over there. Over there. Absolutely freaking yeeted. So there gotta be some way out there. Mayhaps, perchance. There must be some kind of way over there. Strange. Well, I guess we'll take a once-over around the block and see if we can't find it. Huh. And I can't see it. I guess we'll go on top of this building. So I think we're gonna need to repair our stuff. Oh, our clothes are about to break. Good thing we have a metric ton of tier 1 essence. Beautiful. Oh man, this is cool. Where am I? The NTTC headquarters is... Oh, no, that's the NTTC headquarters. This is some kind of place. So we got some kind of hope echo, though. That is the NTTC headquarters. That looks like, What's his face? The building in Liverpool there. I'm blanking on the name. It's just that kind of day. Oh, the Pale Pylons kind of look like Eiffel Tower meets a Tesla tower there. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh hi. Oh Jesus. Alright, there's one. Alright, so we got one of the... Oh, it's right here. Shockwave. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Well, who are you? Oh, I gotta hold. Let me hold you. Ah, what? Okay, I can't see your face now. The stockroom was pitch black, and then flash. Those damn fiends and their grenades. I have but a second to offer my final prayers. Let me just put away the grenade I'm holding. So who might you be? The ferryman out for my soul? Ha! Oh, I shouldn't laugh in this state. Thank you, stranger. The name's Grenville Woods, and I haven't overindulged in your kindness just yet. I could use a hand getting out of this pit. Come with me. Can't thank you enough, my friend. The camp is over by the docks, not far from the burrow. Once there, I can tend to my wounds. Oh, alright. Well, there's one here. One there. One here. Fuck yeah. Bearing glass. Alright, well, let's get you out of this dismal, depressing pit of despair. Um... Here we go. I hope this is enough. Beautiful. Which way is out? I need to go towards the docks. Ah, I see the giant glowing pillar of hope. Oh, that's the statue you sometimes find in the antiquarian realms. Oh, I gotta go inside. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Oh, Regency oven. And I didn't see the other one. Britomart looks. We already have some of those. Ah, we made it! What I wouldn't give for a warm bath and a moment's rest, but today I'm not bound food, and that's a miracle in itself. Your kindness has saved me from myself, and now I'm in your debt. If the day comes when I may return the favor, know that I won't hesitate. But for now, I offer you my gratitude and my friendship. Or you're by yourself at the burrow. I wish I had a nobler answer, but the simple truth? A heady mixture of desperation and temerity. There's nothing quite as intoxicating as inching closer to a breakthrough. I held it in my hands for a moment, and then... we lost it. I suppose that was one loss too many. I might have explained my actions with probability and reason, but I was more rational than... I was no more rational than a drowning man cursing at the tides. What breakthrough do you speak of? Kelp Islands run on an exorbitant amount of energy, and the city's fuel reserves are draining fast. Maria Sklodowska and I took charge of finding an alternative before more sacrifices had to be made. She had a gruesome stroke of genius, extracting raw magic from the anomalous bound hearts that nest near the transepts. Thaumaturgic bound hearts, we called them, for the perpetual magic current coursing through them. That sounds a lot like blasphemy, a practical solution, or it's positively horrifying. I'm delighted. Now, practical solution, what stands in your way? Unfortunately, our findings came too late. When we were ready to harvest the heart, the bound in the calcularium grew too powerful for our reins. Our goal was to prevent bloodshed, never to be the cause of it. So Maria shut the drawers behind us. I went through the burrow in search of common bound hearts. I convinced myself I could change their nature, turn their brittle organs into the monstrosity we found near the transept. Maria was right to discourage me. It wasn't a hypothesis, but a foolish attempt at defying fate. Are you a chemist like Maria? Not quite, no. I'm an engineer by trade and an inventor through relentless ambition. While Maria studied heart's essence and chemical reactions, I had my hands covered in grease, putting our machines to work. The blend of our fortes resulted in an engine capable of converting the dark magic within the hearts into pure electricity. If our estimations are correct, and I assure you they are, it could power the pylons for a lifetime. That was the wrong button. Oh, it's dialogue history. Alright. Of course, I had to learn quite a bit about chemistry, but always under Maria's guidance. In turn, I'd like to believe she learned a fair amount of engineering from me. Well, despite the bad news, I'm sure Maria will be glad to know you're safe. Maria's long steeled herself against grief, but I couldn't forgive myself if I added her to her list of losses. Thank you for showing me the grace when I needed it most. I promise not to let this hurdle become an anchor around my neck. Farewell for now. I want to see if I can figure out what the hell I got. Oh, these are barricades. Okay, no, that's cool. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, I got a little bit left. Reinforced leather, bound straps. Alright. So we gotta go back to Marie. That's right. Marie. Oh yeah, did we get like a fireplace or something? Oh, Regency oven. And let's see if we can get an. Oh, that looks snazzy. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, that's the Knight's Sword display that we got from Jeanne d'Arc. Regency sofa. Regency kitchen cabinet, I think was the other one we got. Ooh, that's fun. Hell yes. Oh yeah, we got these from the watch. Extra little miscellaneous things. Yeah, no, this does remind me of, like, some parts of London, and that's pretty cool. Guess Realm Walker, need a word? Completed your work with... Have you completed your work with Stabilizer? Not without aid, but yes. While Loveless's computing students adapted the functions, I added the chemical formula to the pipes. Should soon flood through all the stabilizers in the city. You have been busy yourself, I gather. Granville at least has that last sent word. Wow, how did it get before me? Though he remains unwilling to join me here, wisely so, as I am still quite cross over the scare. But he lives, and now I can breathe a little easier. Your presence has touched the people of this city, brought hope where there was none. Perhaps I, too, should allow myself to hope. The energy pulsing from the calcularium is dull, and the beast's hunger. You will not have a better chance. Strike now before they find a new source of despair. Always head to the courtyard inside the Grand Hall. You will find the portal stabilizer beside the trance step. And please, Realm Walker, survive. I shall not forgive you if you do not. Oh. Must have walked right past this at the beginning. Yo. Ah, this is wicked. It's a secret. Well, I really hope we get, like, these panels in the future. That would be so great. History of Nightingale. History of Nightingale City, written by Amika Vanderbilt. Established in 1845, the Calcularia is an organization of scientists, engineers, mathematicians, and philosophers formed by Lady Ada Lovelace and Charles Babbage, who in our timeline were mathematicians who tried to make the difference engine, which is the fantastic thing that makes a lot of steampunk settings possible, much like Nightingale. While their scientific achievements are numerous, chief among them is their creation of the fourth transept portal, and the largest, most stable transept in Nightingale City. In comparison to their counterparts, the Calcularia have a measured, more scientific approach to magic. Magic as a natural phenomenon, just like all other phenomena. It can be analyzed. If something can be analyzed, then it can be understood, and if something is understood, then it can be replicated. The Calcularia enjoys a close relationship with the company, which Lady Lovelace is a major shareholder. Interesting. Because of this relationship, the scientists who work in the Calcularium and Astrarium enjoy easy access to all interrealmic resources their experiments may require. Fire riches! Slow this chap. More Arvo pie and the Great Scott! No, I can't take this teacup. No teacup for me. No teacup. No teacup. But I think this is from the Regency set. Well, either way. Ooh, I'd love to get that rug. Oh, I can't get through there. Alright. Look at this phonograph. I think that's an ice bucket. Don't quote me on that. Star added, that's good. Anything else that will seek to ruin our day if we are not careful? So that'll get us further inside. This is cool stuff. Aemon, Harbinger of Despair. Oh, don't mind me. Harbinger of Divine Heart robs the vile energy. Harvest the heart. Get bapped. Harbinger of Despair. Ow! Kill myself. Oh, that's Aemon. Okay, so we got a couple of big baddies. Queen's Bray. Start the portal stabilizer. Alright, is there anything else trying to murder me? Moira. Alright, so you've harvested the heart. Whee! Alright, so is it this thing? Jumpstart the portal stabilizer. Just because I don't trust it. Oh, alright, well I guess that's fine. Look at that gramophone. Yeah, that's a gramophone, the other one's a phonograph, even though they're somewhat interchangeable. It's just, the phonograph had a vinyl disc, and usually ones with that play vinyl discs are phonographs, but this has a wax cylinder, so that's usually a gramophone. And scientists in this time period actually used wax cylinder phonographs and such to do oral notes, in addition to artists recording music and such, as one might expect. Some cool stuff. It's just, from what I understand, and this might not be a complete understanding, but wax cylinders don't last as long, because usually they'll start either growing stuff or the wax will get worn, and it gets more difficult for the machine to read the sound encoded on it. So usually after a period of time you gotta like shave it down and start again, which is why people ended up moving to vinyl. Alright, well. Good, good. Yes, yes. Quite, quite. And let's go back out and talk to Madame Curie. Yes, Ron Walker, need a word? Archaeolarium transept is closed. We all released a collective breath when we felt the hellmouth close. Ah, so many people to thank for this, and the center of it all, there is you. What a rare great gift to allow oneself to be transformed by others. Like Amber, you have preserved fragments of all who crossed your path, and by doing so you have become a mosaic of the best humanity has to offer. How fortunate we are to have found you in the end times. One, I was simply lucky to be surrounded by brilliant minds who is far too early for farewells, Maria, or save some of that praise for the history books. It's far too early for farewells, Maria. All right, all right. I have taken enough of your time, and I hear new challenges calling your name. Tell me, have you harvested the thaumaturgic bound heart? I have it with me. See? Perfect. Find the pylon guarded by my fellow Calcularian. They can assist you in converting the heart's magic into energy, so you may clear the path to Pandora's Bane. That district is home to the Hermetics, and thus secrecy shrouds it. Their transept was never open to anyone outside their innermost sect, and we believe it lies beneath the cathedral grounds, accessible only through the city's sewers. I will send word to my contacts there, though I cannot be certain they survived the spread of the Pale. Regardless, you should now have everything you require to stabilize the transept on your own. I shall head to Pandora's Bane. Discoveries: fabled charm of the lantern. Bombardier action. Masterwork lantern with fabled charm of the lantern. Health regen. Wow, look at that health regen. That ain't bad. Plop that on. Try this on for size. Oh, that's a cool-ass lantern. Hell yeah. And our first bit of Tier 5 gear. Yeep. Alright. So I need to go this way. Apparently there's an infestation there I need to clear. We'll fix that after. And we're flying. What was this? No, not the tub. Oh, hello. Don't mind me, just dropping in. Dropping in for some tea. Do you have any collectible teacups, by the way? Oh, that's the oven we get. Oh, that's good. That's good. Do I get inside? Nope. Okay. Well, okay, we're kind of... Ow. Let me just, break my ankles real quick. Yo. Okay, that goes into the rest of the city, which is literally, as we speak, being swallowed by the Pale. Alright. I think somewhere over here is an infestation, but we'll get that after. Let's go to this pylon. Oh, jeez, it is swarmed. Okay, so there's one. Get bapped. Alright, somebody's trying to shoot me. Ow! Thought that wasn't gonna get me. Haha! Oh shit. Get bapped. Jesus. Alright, well, let's get back up here. Somebody gonna let me. And of course she bamfs. Oh, I needed... You have stuff that I need to put away. I forgot about that. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. I need to talk to the Calcularian people. I would like to talk to Frederick. Just keep your distance, stranger. This pylon's not working, but we've got orders to keep the band away from it. Run new energy stores. What a ghastly yet wondrous thing. Granville's machine will take some time to convert the magic into electricity. I reckon there will be 3 stages before it's fully done. Always 3. While we wait, the bound will be drawn to the heart's energy like moths to a flame. We've been doing our best, but we're no fighters. Realm Walker's aid would make all the difference. I'll fight by your side. Thank you, Scholar. Alright, well, How many shtick do I have? I have a lot of shtick. Do I have any 5? No. Alright, well, we're just gonna go for it. Go for it and hope for the best. I'd love to have, like, these tiles. No, Calcularian Dan, stay up here! Calcularian Dan lived! Where the hell's Franklin? Franklin! Franklin! Let's go for him after. Gotta protect the tail pylon. Franklin! I missed you! And he's gone again. Oh, no, he's back. You. Right. Okay, that's wicked. Alright, Philip, what do you have to say? Pylon's working, and the path to Pandora's Bane is clear. This is where we part ways. Safe travels, Scholar. I should be going. May fortune be on your side. And also with you. Let us pray.
Cathedral.
Alright.
Yeah, he's freaking wicked, man.
So we can't go off in that direction. That direction is only death and despair. We can go in this direction. This direction is much less death and much less despair. Oh no, those poor people's houses. Yeah, this is probably going to be a bad idea. I'm wet. Oh no. Oh, hi. Hello. Get bapped. Diamond focal shard. Oh, yes. Hello? Nope. Oh, that's a little bit in the floor there. Plip plop, plip plop, plip plop, plip plop. Thankfully, the outhouse has remained above water. Oh, seriously? Got freaking yeeted. Get yeeted, scrub. Oh, look at this. It's the sewers. Alright, so can't go that way, can't go that way, basically can't go any of those ways. Oh, wait. I'm gonna have to go around and do a lot of this other stuff. But let's at least do this insight one. Ooh, Regency sconce. Oh, and that opens the entryway into the rest of the sewers. Ah. Spirus obsidian. That's new. Alright, well. I think I know what we're going to be exploring next time. Probably going to do a lot of these other things on my own. Just to, like, unlock the stuff. Yeah. They'll have more stuff for me. Yeah. And yeah, so next time we'll do the sewers in the cathedral. Yes. Wow. Twins. Inseparable, one might say. Wow. 4 legs. Wow. Spores. Well, at any rate, let's go back to respite. I'll take all of all those things later, but I kind of need to get off of here. So, all right. Come on. I would like to get to my respite, please. Well, at any rate, I'll fix that in a moment. But yeah. Right, thank you those of you who came. I am going to be hopping off here. Don't forget, next time, today's Tuesday. Thursday, we're going to be continuing our blind first run through of Celeste Crown of the Magister with Urban Hangman. And then Saturday, we are going to have session 15 of Afterfall. Alright, so don't forget to tune in 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday if you'd like to catch up with our bi-monthly D&D campaign. Also, don't forget we have a YouTube where you can catch up on that. There on the side. Check that out. Otherwise, I will see you guys later. Have a good night or whatever time zone it is for you, and I will catch you guys on